Oh, Yasuo's sword just swung past my neck. I just felt his heavy breath, and that's it. I'm done for. But hey, that was not true even for a dream. The entire realm of us chasing the big dream will soon be put to an end, and this video marks the first step of this awareness. Welcome to the world of Jumanji, and the door will be open to all. It's gonna be our next big thing. Now you must be wondering, what am I talking about, right? Presenting you the window of opportunities and the world that lies beyond. The best monitors for consoles. Side note, the quest has just begun. Now, this is the new portal to Terabithia. The Asus ROG Strix XG438Q is not just another gaming monitor, it's a true beast, and yes, it does roar. The 43-inch screen with a 16:9 aspect ratio just blew me away, and the 4K display with 10-bit color was only one among many factors to fall in love with this beast. The games did perform surprisingly well in terms of their overall brightness and display. I cannot complain though, because Asus offers one of the best native contrast ratios in this monitor within the industry with a record of 4,000 to 1. When are any cons for this monitor? Surprisingly, its most significant advantage seems to be its biggest nemesis, i.e. the LED anti-glare screen. At times, the games appear too bright under a lit setup. The monitor seems to underperform at night, with brightness taking the better of it. Playing Halo at night was one of my past hobbies, but this beast here was extremely lit, which gave an awful strain to my eyes. But that's no hassle for this little man. The blue backlight from the LED screen can be adjusted from the on-screen display, which makes the challenge just another round of cakewalk. The little man here is also equipped with an adaptive variable refresh rate, i.e. it eliminates the screen tear and stutter by adapting its refresh rate to the GPU. Overall, from perspective, it's quite the package, wherein its only major flaw can be its price tag. But hey, if you want to be the best, you gotta own the best. Hold on for a moment. Should I call it a monitor or a style statement? That was my initial take on the monitor. With a 27-inch 4K Ultra HD screen, it's not just mine, but every game lover's newfound love. The aesthetic design given to this beauty is much beyond a commendable job. It's well integrated with the external output placed conveniently behind the back of the monitor. It might not be a curved screen, but it doesn't make much difference because I am a die-hard fan of flat screen. After all, it just makes me simmer more into the virtual world. The 1000:1 display ratio with 99% sRGB helps me juggle my way around my favorite series and games. Wait, did they just come alive? Moving on to the impressive response rate for the monitor is not there just for display, but it does the magic. The best feature about this piece of beauty is that it supports AMD FreeSync, even via HDMI, within 40 to 60 Hz, making it impossible for the screen to tear. With a brightness of 315 nits, it's a significant upgrade from its LG ancestors. The absence of swivel motion is very well complemented with the monitor's hydraulics, making it adapt to a right angle with ease. Now my take on the subject? Go for it. I have always had this first impression about Dell. It always came up with something bland in its design, but this guy here changed my opinion. The narrow bezels and the overall ergonomics were visually captivating in terms of their appearance. The stunning 4K 27-inch screen also does justice. Dell had also conveniently included a portrait tilt option that makes it much easier to do a presentation and change perspective. A Netflix lover like me can often use this to our advantage while binge watching for a change in angle. The anti-glare and color accuracy feature was top-notch and surprisingly hard to find these days, where quality is heavily compromised. The only letdown was there's no AMD FreeSync, which is a huge blow and the only major flaw with the device. Now, if you are that passionate gamer who wants to conquer your Final Fantasy, I would recommend you to go for another monitor. But if you are someone not as avid and would like to stick with something gentle, then this is your pick. Are you looking forward to owning a budget gaming monitor that flares your dream with a new zeal? Then you got your answer. This monitor has a great offering. With a 28-inch screen and 4K 10-bit display, it stands par with its many expensive brothers. Now is it just staged? I don't think so, because with a 2160 pixel display, it offers not just a standard HD screen, but an Ultra HD one, which is 4 times higher than the usual. Yes, your guess is correct. My man here had challenged other contenders to a brawl. The only major hassle for this monitor can be its refresh rate, which stands around 60 Hz. Is that a problem? It's a big no. But then, what makes it a deal breaker is because the performance tends to max out at that point. Leave no worries. Asus here literally tried to make up for their flaws by giving it a magical touch, such as the AMD FreeSync, exclusive Game Plus setting, and timer FPS. It's quite a steal, so what are you waiting for? Just grab it. This monitor here might not be the best in terms of its overall aesthetics, but it's a true gladiator. The little man here is for someone who's a game addict having a tight pocket spend. The little man here may be our new black horse who want to rise to the top. Why do I say this? It's because the brand had not compromised on what's inside this powerhouse. The twisted pneumatic panel type gives you a 1 millisecond response, and now you know who beat Quicksilvers in a race. The monitor is equipped with a full HD feature at 60 Hz optimized for gaming. The black equalizer, in particular, caught my attention. The brand managed to do a tremendous job by overexposing the area with detail for enhanced clarity. Oh no, I completely lost it. It's equipped with a low blue light filter and is completely flicker-free. Now that being said, the monitor there again, not con-free. The occasional lousy angle, the color reproduction of relatively poor quality. They could have done a reasonably decent job with the monitor. The inbuilt speaker's another hassle that could have been better for a good gaming experience. My verdict is that the monitor has found a niche space in its own right, and for someone who wants to spend little and get a good gaming experience, then go for it. Do you want to unchain the gaming beast within you? If you are up for the challenge, then go for this monitor. The monitor here is more like Captain America, who's revered for his past achievements and still staying strong in the present. It was one of the first 1080p monitors backed by an extreme performance at 144 Hz with an IPS panel rating. The veteran here again surprised us with its 1 millisecond response time on a panel. So, my gaming pals, the word compromise is not applicable for this monitor. The ergonomic design and the ability to tilt it and use it in portrait mode is also an add-on bonus. The standard sRGB color gamut functions like Jarvis. The overall wide-angle screen with a 1000:1 contrast ratio gave us a distortion-free screen. The only con that I found was the glow, and that can be reasonably expected from an IPS monitor, and that's no hassle for this beast. The monitor is just the peak of the current gaming revolution, and if you want to be a part of it, go grab it. I hope you guys loved today's video, and if you liked it, do share and subscribe. On a side note, please do take immense caution. While selecting these monitors, it might just make you a gaming Godzilla.